Watch your eyeballs. This one we're doing, we did the $22 million house. If you watched our channel, we did that for this same company. They are very well known, very well respected, and they use us because we follow through and do what we're supposed to do. And when there's a problem, we address it. So all those wonderful things. We're gonna go check this out and see if there's anything, any treasures in here that'll be worth taking out. All right, let's see if the front door is open. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, walking up to the front door, we're seeing that these windows here. Okay, here's what I see when I look at this. I'm like, them are nice windows. But why do they have this? Okay, so that makes me think, did they put ordinary windows in this house, or are these hurricane rated windows and they just didn't want to take the trim off? Because these are hurricane, these are trim pieces for hurricane shutters. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So we're all locked up here in the front. We're gonna have to go around this building and try to figure out how to get in. And it looks like it's gonna be kind of an obstacle course. The garage door might be open or something like that.
Can you get lucky twice?
Well, I get lucky a lot, so I'm thinking, yeah, why not? And these guys will be able to get in or out pretty easily. These definitely look like hurricane. Definitely dirty. So again, we're about the same distance off of the ocean here, about 2 or 3 football fields. That's connected. So this one probably got the same, probably a foot or 2 of water. And somebody's come in here and yanked all the landscaping trees and stuff out. So we don't know exactly what's going on here. So look at this little house. Isn't this cool? I don't know if this is the guest house or the pool house or what. This is pretty cool. Look at this. It's just a little house. Maybe your mother-in-law suite. Look at the view this baby's got. Now these windows are definitely 20 years old. I can tell by the hardware on them. And they're definitely not going to be hurricane rated. These will be just tempered. So that is a pond. And from a developer standpoint, it's a pond to everyone else, but really it's a retention pond. That's a place where the city required, when they put this development in, most likely that this was a small piece of body of water, and they made them make it bigger so that they could put this many houses in. The ocean, do you think it's that way? No, the ocean's that way.
Is it?
The ocean would be down that way. Those are construction towers. Typically the construction towers are for high rises. The high rises typically in this area are going to be really close to the ocean, but that's not always. Those could be downtown Naples, I don't know. But looking at where we were when we came in, the ocean would be that way. I'd say 3 football fields. All right, so nothing in here. We're not going to repurpose anything in here. The best we would do in here if we had lots of extra time is we would pull out these windows just because we would get the aluminum out of them. But it's a lot of work for a little bit of aluminum. Aluminum's not worth that much. It's only worth like 50 cents a pound if it's clean. All right, so I'm going to take this knife right here. And we're gonna open one of these screens. You know what? Why don't we just walk around? There's a door over there. Be more dramatic though to cut it, right?
Yeah.
We may end up having to do that.
Let's see.
All right, so we're trying to figure out how to get in. I hate when we're doing stuff like this and the police get called, because then I gotta stand here while they call the owner and da-da-da-da-da, and it's no fun. I'm not very patient. And so this is Saturday morning. We're just a couple days into our season, and it's already going crazy. We got some really nice stuff, We're throwing away a lot of stuff that's been sitting for a long time, which breaks my heart because it's perfectly good stuff. It's just being thrown away because we don't have enough room. So back to the same thing I was talking about before. You see all these little nubs? These nubs are for hurricane shutters. So did you bring the crowbar?
Yeah, I got a crowbar.
Go grab it.
All right.
So Lee is going to go get us a crowbar. We're going to have to break into this house. The house is, it's a nice house. I mean, anywhere else, tearing this down would be a tragedy. Yeah. If you tore this house down up north, they'd check you out and say, this guy needs to get his stuff checked out. So this pool cage is not as beefy as the one we were just at. This pool cage, probably $1,500 to $1,800 worth of scrap metal here. It'd be really cool if you could take these apart and you had enough room to store them, because they're normally very similar in configuration, could be easily modified. But in this marketplace, it just would never happen. What it costs to have a location big enough to store all this stuff is cost prohibitive. It would be $10 million or more. And we know that because we've been looking for a while. So, so we're gonna have to nuke one of these doors to get in. And the way they piled up these trees, because that door would be the one that would be the least expensive to tear up. So I'll break the door frame on this one. All right. Boy, that put them in there to stay, huh? There's other ways of doing this, but I don't want to make the noise. Watch your eyeballs. What? That was easier, right?
Yeah.
Man, I never seen one of them that's that long. All right, so here we are. We're inside. And in looking at these windows again, man, I really think that they have, I think they are hurricane rated. They're certainly high quality. I don't know about these being hurricane rated or not. Definitely didn't have the sticker on them. These are 1993 windows. In very good condition, but they're not going to be hurricane rated. Okay, so we are going to take them though. So when we sell these, we'll have to let everybody know that they're not hurricane rated. What I did is the Florida code has these little stickers. They tell you whether or not they're hurricane rated. So this being a 1993, well, the hurricane rated, the 150 mile per hour wind hurricane rated code came into play in 2005. These may be built that way, but you don't know, and they wouldn't be able to be certified. So we'll sell them as non-hurricane rated windows. Some people buying these, they might buy them. They live out by Lake Okeechobee. They don't get hit by the hurricane at full force, so they won't care. All right, so let's look through the rest of this house. This is an amazing house. Oh my God, I love the colors and everything. It's nice and bright and airy. So all these windows, we're gonna take them out. We'll take out those lowers and bring them back. Over here, if you look at the kitchen, not really a current color, kind of sorta current style. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Do you think these are that old? Or you think they just got what they did is they got facings put on them? Because these are old cabinets.
Yeah, they look.
Yeah. So these are, what is it called? Shaker-ish. They're shaker style, but they're not shakers because the shakers are typically the square, the trimming is about 2 inches. This is nice enough. We'll bring it back. We won't take the countertop. We definitely will sell this muley. We'll try to sell that. This island, we'll sell it separately. This back here, these are Thermador. Thermador has a strong following. That stuff lasts for 25, 30 years. That's probably 20 years old. So what we find is stuff like this, what happens is somebody has a house, it's an amazing house, and they have a kitchen, they're happy with it. It's kind of like this kitchen. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not current colors or current styles, but there's nothing wrong with it. And their Thermador goes out. So then they're like, geez, what do I do? They're like, everything's trimmed out to this particular model of a Thermador. So let's say they're in California. So we end up with that Thermador. We're in Florida. They let us know. We have it on for almost $2,000 on eBay. They spend an extra $500 to get it shipped to them, and now they don't have to redo their kitchen. So that's how that would have value. Having that value, 20-year-old appliance, and just putting it into your house, most people are not going to do that, but it does happen, okay? So let's go on to the rest of this house. So somebody's already cleaned this one out. Not much in here. This was probably on the market for a while. It's cleaned out to this level so that they could sell it and market it better because they didn't know what they were going to do with it. So all these windows, we're going to just figure they're non-hurricane rated. So what'll happen is that double set will be like $3.99 at our shop. All these bookcases and stuff, really, really cool, really hard to sell. Really hard to sell in the sense that it would take me too long to sell them. I don't have enough room to sit on them that long. So I only sell things that will sell within a month or so. That front door will take that. These are really cool, but again, I don't have the room. So back into here, looking at this, I'd say no, it's just too old. The drawer action's really tight. It's actually solid wood, but I won't do it. It's abnormally narrow. This is probably 19 inches. Most of them are about 21 inches. What is that?
Guitar holders.
Ah, we'll have to bring the guitar holders back. So I didn't notice this. We will bring this Sub-Zero back. Again, this is 25 years old. When you see this, that's 25 years old. Sub-Zero holds up really well. Most of the appliances in this marketplace, they're only used for a portion of the year. People have houses here, they have them somewhere up north, they come down just for the winter. And they don't come down every winter. So something like this, even though they weren't here, most likely this has been running for the whole time. Now, where that oven probably has hardly ever been used. But we will bring this back and we will sell them. A Sub-Zero like this that has the stainless steel panels on it will definitely sell for about $1,500. You can get these redone and they'll last another 25 years if the gaskets hold up. Sometimes they've had the gaskets changed out. Okay, here we are going into the garage. Another one of those situations. See the garage door, you see the supports on it? Okay, these are smaller supports. So that means this garage door is like an earlier code, probably closer to 2005. The newer codes, they're beefed up a lot more than this. Okay, but this is a hurricane door. We may bring this back. We may. I got to make a decision on that. It's all about space, but that's outside space. Outside space is good. That hot water heater will bring that back as well. All right, so this one, the fines on this, let's take a look at those HVAC systems. All right, looking at the color of the HVAC systems. Let me get my light out. Based off of the color, yeah, see how old they are? So we will bring them back and scrap them out. We won't spend man hours on it. We'll do it with the machine. They're just too old. Now this hot water heater, this was put in 16. They typically last 10 years. So again, this has probably not been used very much because they're not down here a lot. So we will bring that back and sell it. We sell a lot of hot water heaters a year, probably 100 or 200 of them. Amazing location. This is in Naples, Florida. This house here is probably $7 million. I'd have to look it up, but probably $7 million with where it's at. This is really close to the downtown area, really close to the ocean, and it has its own water here behind it. So amazing location, amazing developer. We're thankful that they use us to do their demo. So this is what we're going to do on this particular house. These are the finds that we had, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe and leave us a like.